barely even exchange pleasantries.
I like this. This is just going straight
Right into it.
right into it.
I didn't.
We
get
didn't
to
even talk on the
download it.
phone. Or
No, nothing. Okay,
Let's keep it real though. That trailer drop. We was like, I can't talk to you on the phone.
I couldn't. And also, hang on. I know we're hopping right into it, but I will say too is that you, for the last 2 days,
Yes,
you've been at Disneyland,
at Disneyland.
and you haven't been in how long?
20 years, 22 years,
Okay.
and maybe actually it might be 24, 25. Last time I went, like I said, is when Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one, came out.
Okay, long time ago.
Yeah.
You were a kid though.
I was a kid.
Yeah. Okay. What was the reason for not going back?
Poor. Probably.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Okay. No. Fair.
Yeah,
okay. We've
yeah,
talked about that. It's
yeah.
insane how I don't understand how normal working families can afford to bring their.
Bro, if you don't have the
Families there.
lightning pass, I don't even understand going.
See, now you've already
Couple-
tasted the top.
Oh yeah, I can't even wait
Okay.
in line.
So you went for
hours.
2 days,
2 days. I went crazy.
but explain to me.
I was a kid.
It-
and I was
It is pretty amazing.
Oh my god! Especially us because we love movies.
Yes. Yeah.
The Cars Land.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's the immersive
The
for
immersive,
us.
bro.
It's
there
like
you
you're
go.
walking in. I knew. Listen, they built the Star Wars thing for you.
Bro, you see, I bought the.
I know. I saw it. It was incredible.
Oh, I bought all everything.
Your whole, and I can't tell you how much I love how much you can love things.
Oh,
You personally,
yes.
you have such a gift to be able to really love things when you love them. I know that
Yes.
sounds.
Yes, yes.
I don't know if that makes sense.
It does. It does.
You really do, and it's an amazing thing that I wish more people could do.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Because you
Yeah.
go, well, why the fuck are you there then?
Why are you there if you're not gonna go?
Go-
If I
All
was
the
with
way.
somebody I'm dating. If I was by myself, for years, another reason I didn't go to Disneyland because I was like, I need somebody to go with.
Sure.
No, I'm one of those guys now. I will go to Disneyland by myself. From now.
Dolo.
Bro, I would have been in the Star Wars land by myself all day.
I want to go with you, so we gotta
oh
go
my
soon.
goodness!
We gotta go.
If we go,
And we do a whole. We can do like a
Oh.
record on the phone thing.
even
while
the
we're there.
filming thing, just seeing just every world was so immersive.
I know.
It was
I
so
know.
immersive. I wanted to go on the Swiss Family Robinson thing.
That's really fun.
I like just
The little
I
tree
remember
house
that
and
movie
yeah,
when I
yeah,
was a
of course.
kid and just everything.
Did you go okay? Did you go on like the Jungle Cruise and stuff?
I didn't go on Jungle Cruise.
What rides did you do?
I did Pirates of the Caribbean. which was
Classic.
classic. I love how they added Jack Sparrow in
Yep.
there.
Yep.
That was so good.
Yep.
I did Space Mountain.
Yep.
Star Tours.
Yep.
What else?
Did you do like Thunder Mountain Railroad, anything like
I
that?
didn't do
Haunted
Thunder
Mansion.
I did Haunted Mansion,
Okay.
which was great. Haunted
Great.
Mansion was so good.
Yeah.
You forget how these rides. I mean, I guess they kind of transcend time, huh?
I mean, they do. They 100%.
Like, what is really a ride? Like, what are these things? Either just are they promotion for the movies? Are they?
I don't know, but I mean, again, it makes you feel like.
Yeah, bro.
Did you didn't go in? Okay, one thing that I'm thrilled that I can take the kids is that I can still go on the kids rides in Fantasyland. So right where the castle
Yeah.
is, Peter Pan.
I'm a big
Snow
guy. I
White.
feel like they make everything for that. It's funny because you'll see every time you see a fat guy, they have a little relief when they and
That
I'll
they
be,
can sit in there.
I'll
and
be
buckle
looking
in.
ahead. I'll be like, he's kind of big. He on this motherfucker.
Can he get on this motherfucker?
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
you'll see him. No, it was one dude. It was so funny. Like you could tell his son.
Put your mic up.
His son latched in, and
Uh-huh.
then he's looking. He was like, he was just.
Come on now.
Yeah,
Click in, Daddy.
They make it for the dads.
Yes, yeah.
Now I feel like they don't. You don't have to
But
worry about
how
it,
incredible was the one Star Wars ride, though? You know when you get on the
bro. The
little thing that moves and you don't realize,
Yes.
and then you open up and all the stormtroopers are there.
What is that? That's another thing. Like these rides are like big movie sets.
Yes.
And like
Well, you would think so, right? Like, I mean,
it made me want to be in a movie way more now.
of course.
Because now I'm like, damn, this is how
I
I
knew
feel.
you felt like this,
Bro,
I
yeah.
love it.
Now when you walk in and I just see all the stuff around, I'm like, okay, now this is how real, a blockbuster movie set probably feels.
Dude, how can you not? That's, I don't know. There was something so cool about it. I'm not even a Star Wars
Yes,
person. Again,
yes.
I've never seen
I remember.
one. Okay,
Okay.
still going there and going, this is fucking wild. This is surreal.
One thing I have to say, the immersiveness is too crazy because I almost had to smack Mandalorian. Bro, I'm trying to take a picture. I didn't realize that the Star Wars cast, they stay in character.
Yeah.
So it's like they don't pose for pictures.
No.
Like he's gonna act
Did he
like
give you shit? Yeah.
tells the girl I was dating, like, no, back up. Like, in the Mandalorian voice. And I'm
Yes.
like, what the hell? Then, like, Kylo Ren, I'm trying to play with him in my,
Yeah.
I, like, stop him.
Yeah.
Like, move out the way. Like, okay, they're in character. Like, they don't stop being.
Oh, my
I had to
God.
Google it, and I'm like, yeah, okay, they stay in character the whole time.
You were
So
about to, you caught
I'm
a.
like, hold on, like, y'all got to.
No, but you got to, hey, listen.
Yeah,
Hey,
once I saw that, I'm like, okay, you're method acting all day.
listen, they're actors.
Actors, they're not.
They're cast members.
There's no posing. Like,
no.
You can only get a picture if it has to be organic.
But that is why Disneyland is so special, is because you got to think, for these kids, take away the Star Wars land.
Yeah.
These princesses and all these things.
Oh, man.
For these people, for these little kids to see these
in person
and to feel like it's them,
after watching
ask them an autograph,
shows.
all this, they are in character and they give them that moment. It's really, really cool.
Because it's still acting.
100% is still acting.
Still acting. It's not like it's a
It's
job.
actually
but
probably
it's
a harder acting job than most would think.
method acting.
Because to shake the feeling of going, God, this is stupid. This is really silly. Get over yourself.
Yeah.
You're giving these kids
Joy.
a real moment.
Real moment. Adults too. Now, am I a Disney adult now?
No, you can't go twice and think you're
You
because
gotta get
listen,
to see the past.
Disney adults would look at you and spit in your face for even saying that, because that's
Wait,
a whole different level.
Let me tell you something. It was so fucking funny when I'm in the fucking Star Wars land.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking to this old lady, whatever, inside there. She's like, yeah, I can tell you're a rookie Jedi. I'm like, rookie fucking Jedi? What are you talking about, rookie Jedi? You got your lightsaber on backwards. And I'm like, oh, bitch. What the fuck?
Okay, but there's levels to this shit.
There's levels.
You can't hop in there and everyone else looks and goes, hey, get yours, but you need to hey, a couple more like frequent flyer miles before you start
That's
hopping
funny.
in.
You have to get the season pass. If you don't have
Yeah.
a season pass, you're not a Disney adult.
No. And listen,
And
you
you
got
have
to
to
go.
go
There's
multiple.
there's certain nights that they close the park down early and it's just adults go to, like, there's I'll put you on game. There's a bunch of these that you got to start going now. I already know. Where'd you stay?
Just at like the Disney Hilton Resort. Like
Okay.
right there.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Next time when it's a real splurge, the Grand Californian is the hotel that's attached to California Adventure.
Really?
You get to go in early to California Adventure. So you go in, like, get your ticket, go to Disneyland that day, stay at the Grand Californian that night. It's a little expensive.
Yeah.
In the morning, you wake up, you get in California Adventure before the park opens because you're staying there.
It's the perks of having white friends. You know, the extra little oomph. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen. So, all right, bottom line, Disneyland, you look like you had an incredible time. I'm so pumped that you went, and now I want to go. We got to go together.
I need to be in the new Ryan Gosling Star Wars movie.
Okay, you looked the part.
Bro,
You looked incredible out
see, I
there.
took the hat off. No hat.
I love it. No,
No hat when you're
no.
in the
You
Jedi.
can't. No.
No hat.
Lean all the way in.
Yeah, I'm all the way in.
Okay. So let's move on. A couple things happened since we're starting this thing to where we're recording every other Wednesday.
Every other Wednesday.
And it just makes it so.
Did you expect me to be ready today? You didn't. You thought I was still out there, huh?
I didn't think you were out there, but I thought you were gonna go. Wow, you put in your. Kept showing your steps and everything like that.
2 days is enough. You know?
Oh, no. 2 days is by far enough.
a lot.
I'm saying I thought you were going to come back and go, I got shit to do, whatever.
No.
We're recording every other Wednesday.
Yes.
We're spending our hour. This is it.
Yes.
It's great.
This is it.
Okay. The Rock trailer, The Smashing Machine.
Is that what we're starting with?
We got to. Because we've been talking about this for almost a year.
And it's funny, when I saw it, the first thing I was going to text you, like,
Yeah,
did you
yeah.
see it?
I know.
Like, I know you fucking
You notice
saw
I
it.
didn't either.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need to talk.
We didn't even want to get into it.
Because I was like, we're going to go through too big of a...
Right.
I didn't even want to know what you thought about it until right now.
Same. So?
I'm very excited.
Very.
So...
The hair and makeup need to be nominated already.
Well,
Need to
everybody
be nominated for an Oscar already.
people are loving the hair and makeup.
Because it takes a lot to make him look different. And in some of those scenes, he really did look different.
And it shows that he's really trying something different.
Yeah.
It shows that, like, he's trying to go method. Because to even hold a film, sometimes these actors, when they were, Timothy Chalamet just did it with Bob Dylan, had to get the prosthetic.
The prosthetic. And,
Jimmy Hoffa, Jack
yeah,
Nicholson, one of the most famous.
I mean, they've all done that, but I do feel like, again, this is new for him.
Yeah.
I totally forgot Emily Blunt was in it.
I totally forgot she was in it, too. And, me being a fighter, I see a lot of famous fighters in it.
I'm sure there's going to be a ton.
Alexander Usyk, like he's, he just beat Tyson Fury. He looks like he's going to be the main villain.
And it did look
Matt Bader is in it.
coloring wise, things like it looked like
The VHS kind
a
of,
little bit like that because it was throwing back to that when
and
they
it
were
was very
showing.
choppy.
Yes, but also it kind of gave the look that not to say that because it's a little bit similar, but The Wrestler, like it looked a little bit
For
like
sure.
Mickey Rourke's
No,
Wrestler.
100%. Definitely, you can tell they're gonna go into the drug use.
Big time.
But I feel like it didn't really go too deep into it
Not
in the
yet.
trailer.
Not yet.
But it kind of like, I hope this isn't the last trailer. This is like the
I think this is the. So first off, they announced this a year ago, probably,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Then they put out some stills,
about 2 years ago, I think.
probably
Yeah,
close to it, right?
yeah.
So this is the first time anyone's ever actually seen any footage from it. All I know is that they killed the trailer.
The trailer is great.
The trailer did enough.
I think it's crazy to see The Rock, such a superstar, blockbuster actor, on an A24 hipster. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen. So this could be his run back because he's doing this and he's in the Martin Scorsese movie.
Okay, yeah.
Where he plays the Hawaiian mob boss or whatever,
He saw Twitter.
Hey, he saw the tide was
Batista,
turning.
He saw the Batista comparison. He was like, hold on.
He said, I got to get this
Hold
shit.
on.
And it could be. Listen, or realistically, he could fall short and the movie just kind of be a miss, but it looks good.
Well, you know, he's messing with the right director, Benny Safdie.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
if you want to say it, Benny Safdie's the one that kind of brought Robert Pattinson back.
For good
Pattinson
times,
back.
yeah.
Because Robert Pattinson was, I wouldn't say he was falling down, but he was just on that indie grind. And when the Good Times came out, it showed his,
100%.
His diverseness. So I feel like this one, if The Rock's gonna make a comeback,
It
what do
would
you want
be
to say?
with
The
this.
Black Adam was his last big blockbuster movie.
Had to have been, right?
Yeah, we need like a guy looking.
Because Moana doesn't count. He's doing the live action one though, so I will say.
I feel like Moana counts.
No. Moana doesn't count for his.
Not for Black Adam. Not for Black Adam.
Not for his staying
Solo,
power.
not for the
Yeah,
solo.
for his can he carry a movie?
And let's talk about it. Gridiron Gang was a good movie back in the day. Like he did pretty good in that movie.
I thought so too.
Yeah. So we know that he can be dramatic.
Walking Tall wasn't bad.
Come on.
I loved Walking Tall.
Hold on. Can we look at his catalog and see like what he's done?
Shit, I like the rundown.
I love the
Game Plan.
Gain and Pain.
Yes, Pain and Gain with
Pain and Gain,
Mark
and
Wahlberg.
that was
yeah.
a big deal.
Yeah.
They were. That's what I seen a lot of people in the comments talking about Pain and Gain, and they were talking about how that was his last big dramatic role.
I'm rooting for this motherfucker.
I think that.
Not like he's the fucking underdog. He's the fucking Rock.
I was like,
he's not the underdog, but I'm just saying.
Well, he's got that stigma of like, kind of like how Arnold had in the '90s, where he was just too action starry. But
yes.
But the thing that he didn't do that Arnold that didn't do, like we just said, he had way more dramatic roles. Now this role, it being A24, I think if he does good, we can.
This is a real.
He might get that big O nomination.
Listen, I think he thinks he's gonna get one.
Benny.
It's there for him to get.
Well, you got to think, even Benny Safdie, they did fucking Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
They know how to bring.
Yeah.
He picked the right director for his comeback.
And Safdie picked the right actor
challenge
for this big thing
Are
too.
they challenging themselves, kind of?
Also, I just think it's a better look, and it gives the director more like bonus points to go. You saw Adam Sandler as this jeweler. Nobody else would have. You chose to have him and gave him a chance. You chose Robert Pattinson. You put him in this terrible bleached hair, ugly facial hair, tracksuit, like.
So he knows what to do with. He knows, maybe that's like his thing. Like he can see little.
Clearly he does.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Clearly he does.
Yeah.
So Smashing Machine, we're into the trailer. It seems like it's got a good response.
And Emily Blunt. We can't.
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah,
think.
yeah.
They've
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
They're on what, like 3 movies together or something like that.
Jungle
2 or 3?
Cruise. I think they did something else though too together. I could have sworn.
I thought they did. Maybe not.
Or are they going to do another Jungle Cruise maybe or something like that? I don't know. So when is that supposed to come out though?
Let me see right now.
Smash Machine. Still a ways away, no?
No, not that long.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Well, I'm excited to see it.
It comes out October 3rd. Oh, yeah, so a few months. Damn, that's going to be good.
I mean, I'm excited for it.
I'm excited. All right, a couple of movies I've seen.
Okay.
I did see Sinners, but I want to talk about that last because I
That's
actually didn't see Sinners until I saw Minecraft.
What?
I watched it because I was like, damn. Okay.
But you what?
I was
on
like,
the
I'm not
fucking
gonna watch
stream
Sinners. I didn't know we
things,
were gonna
though?
go to the movies to watch Sinners. So we almost did.
Yeah, but then we realized you had to go all the way out to the
We
city
just caught
walk.
the hype sometime. We were at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
house looking at the hype, and then like I'll watch it at the house.
I'm ready to watch it at the house too.
I did. I watched it at the house.
Okay, we'll get to that. What's the
I'm
other
gonna
one?
do that last. I did Minecraft.
Okay, and
Jack Black.
Yeah. The Jason Momoa. Ollie wants to see that.
Definitely for the kids.
Entertaining.
Entertaining in the way that, like, remember in the early 2000s they had just big movies all the time. You'll just watch it. You might never see it again.
Yeah.
For sure. I like Jason Momoa. He was the lead, which I didn't know. He was the lead character.
Okay.
Like, he was the lead actor. Jack Black was, too. They were both the lead actors, but Jason Momoa plays, like, this ex-video game champion from the 80s.
Yeah.
And he grows up to become this big muscle head that owns a video game store, and he gets sucked into the game. I did like that part of it. Like, you don't really get to see him as, like, the lead in a lot of stuff. He's always kind of like the side guy. And he had very good comedic timing. I'll give him that.
Okay.
So I'll give him that. Jack Black did, average Jack Black performance.
Jack Black.
Yeah. Very CGI.
Did you see what the like craze of what's going on in the
like,
movie
did it make me want to
theaters?
play?
No, not at all. I'm not interested in that.
Yeah.
You see how it's causing, like, people to lose their minds in theaters for this one scene?
The little pig scene?
The chicken jockey or
Chicken
whatever
jockey?
the fuck it is?
Yeah. I think that's just if you play Minecraft. I don't
No,
play Minecraft.
it is. But I'm just saying, if we always talk about, like, what causes people to go to the movies, once that started to come out,
Yeah.
groups of friends started to go to see this movie
Just for say the chicken
just to
jockey.
have that, like, I think they like destroy the theater, kind of. They throw popcorn around. Did you see clips of that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay. I don't understand it, but I think what a cool thing for any movie nowadays to be able to have that.
It didn't make me want to fuck up my living room or anything.
I'm not you, but I'm saying the fans to bring people out. All they're doing is surveying to their audience because Minecraft is
huge.
one of the most played video games
of all
right?
time, huh? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was, like I said, it was a cool movie. It was definitely like
I'm surprised you saw that.
because it was just I was looking up anything in
Yeah,
theaters
yeah,
to not
yeah,
watch
sure.
Sinners. I'm not gonna watch Sinners, so I'll watch. This.
And then you ended up watching Sinners.
Then I watched Sinners too.
Okay, so I guess, I mean, look, other than the shows that we've talked about, let's go. Tell me.
I got one more.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I got one more. I was trying not to.
No, I love. Hey, love. Let's
The
go.
Fire Inside,
What is that?
the boxing movie. Clarissa Shields,
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Destiny, Brian
Yeah.
Tyree Henry.
Yeah.
Hated it. I'm just gonna say this.
Mm.
I was mad because I went into it like, okay, black girl boxing movie is gonna be
Mhm,
hard.
mhm.
Oh my, I don't like I love Clarissa Shields. She's a great
Yeah,
boxer.
yeah.
Great.
Great story
And
too.
I
and
love
all
Brian
that. Yeah.
Tyree and Ryan Destiny did good.
Wait, she plays herself?
No.
Oh, okay,
no.
okay,
It's
okay.
just her story. Ryan Destiny, the girl from that show, I believe it's like Sing. It was like a Fox show. She played on the Fox show.
Okay, but it's a
Star.
okay, so it's a movie about Clarissa Shields' life. Okay.
Brian Tyree, he
Yeah.
was great. He killed it.
He is a great actor.
He's hot right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the editing, and I feel like it's the same thing when I said about the James Brown movie. It's the editing and like the story just goes everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just like
Why did it feel like low budget?
It felt very low.
Or
It-
just the
it
timing
looked-
was off?
No,
pacing
low.
was
It felt
off,
very
and
low
it-
budget.
Okay.
It felt very.
It probably was.
Some of the like fights, like they didn't even
Probably
show it.
was.
It was just like, oh, she goes in, and then it was like
Yeah.
she won. Like we didn't see any good choreography.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm like so harsh on it because I know Sydney Sweeney's making that new Christy Mack movie.
Mack movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like, come on.
Well,
like,
also, historically, boxing movies, that's why people have why there's been made so many of them is because of you get those real scenes in there.
Yeah.
$1 Million Baby, forget the Rockies, the Fighter.
come
All
on.
I mean, again, Southpaw.
Warrior, Southpaw.
It is those fight scenes that you either have that or you don't. Yeah, of course.
That's what it is,
yeah.
huh? There was another one after I saw the Clarissa Shields. I was seeing it was compared to is it Joe Jonas or Nick Jonas? He's married to
Priyanka Chopra.
Yes, so she had a big boxing movie too.
What?
Bro, it's so
Where
horrible.
she plays the boxer?
Yes, and it's so horrible.
Was it like a
That's-
Bollywood movie?
Yeah, it blew. That's what blew her up.
Well, she
played
was
some-
again. Yeah, she was a huge, massive star over.
So that
there.
movie, she played some huge boxer and
Well,
it's
that's
so
hilarious.
bad, bro. And I'm just thinking like, damn, like Sydney Sweeney come to save the boxing movie.
Well, again, there was some pictures that started to come out of her. She's starting to try to
She's
put it on. Yeah.
I'm getting jealous. She's out here getting the work. She's gonna be a bigger boxer than me when the fucking movie drops.
Speaking of that, you get people. Why haven't we set up fights with other like quote unquote rappers?
They're scared. They don't want to do it. They're scared. I've been seeing rappers train. I've been seeing who's been training. I've been seeing Ski Mask. He'll post like in the gym, but I don't see no sparring video. You know who actually hits me though about boxing a lot though? We talk about it. Scrim. He's Mr. Boxer, like on the low. Like
that's great.
He said he's Mr.
It's a great workout.
I was like, I thought you too rich to get punched in the face. He's like, no, I love that shit. I was like, I didn't know you sparring or nothing like that. But yeah, have you seen the video of him sparring with his trainer? You haven't seen that? The black guy? Yeah, he's throwing him, so I'll give him that. He's too little. He's not in my weight class though, but I'll give him a little work. But I would now at this point,
I'd love to set something up.
I would love to fight. We need like a big rapper. I wouldn't say like Fat Nick style because he's too fat. I'll take him out. But
well,
like
you
a
need to
Maxo
get your
Cream,
weight. Your
like a
weight
Maxo
need to
Cream.
go down. I saw that Maxo.
I could take Maxo. I think I'd take Maxo. I'll take him out.
You don't need to throw your opinions around. I'm just saying in general.
I'm calling names out.
We should set up a little league.
I love you, Maxo. You my boy. No.
Yeah. We should set up a little league here.
I would love that. I can see you being like a Dana White.
I can set it up,
Eddie
but
Hearn.
make no mistake. I can hop in that bitch and start throwing them too.
I can. The buff,
I can start walking in there. I can set the thing up
being buff
just in case I might need to hop out from behind the ring.
I can see that. You have like the fresh ass.
You know how it's like Rogan was the guy with there, but no one actually wanted any work from him either.
You know he'll get crazy.
He could do it
for sure. You could be like Triple H.
I'm ready to go.
Like he's CEO, but he'll still slam some shit down.
Oh, there's not a.
You got to wear the
There's
suit.
not a manager out in the game.
We needed you to have a suit.
There's not a manager out in the game. There's not a manager that exists out there.
I'll kill the suits. I can see it.
Okay, so
Sinners.
Watch that. Let's get to Sinners because I didn't really watch anything. Like I think
story wise, you didn't watch anything.
Not noteworthy of anything.
All right, let's get
Sinners.
to Sinners. And I loved it. I can absolutely say I love the movie. Like it reminded me of a old like one of those one and done 90s, just a good movie.
Yeah.
Like you know how movies used to be.
Yeah.
Like when you weren't trying to set up for the sequel or nothing like that.
That's a great. Yeah. I like that you pointed that out,
bro. That's exactly what it reminded me of. It didn't seem like it was setting up a sequel. It just seemed like a good story. You know what I'm saying? The acting on point. I love the diversity. For it to be a black movie, it was so diverse. Like it was a black movie, but it was like the white characters were good, the Chinese, the black characters, the everybody, and then it kind of fools you to think it's a black movie per se, but it's really like such a how do I say it? It's kind of like a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me like of a dark.
Explain that a little bit though,
because well. I would say this: the first half of the movie, it seems just like a black movie, like a black, and I feel like that's because he's trying to set you to where you are. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, because it all it is because that's the hyper focus of.
All right, I wouldn't even. But see
that
then I can't even just say black because it's like you got Haley Steinfeld's character.
She's supposed to be mixed though.
Yeah, and that's what kind of throws you off because it's like you see her and you're thinking like, oh, it's Haley Steinfeld. She's gonna be like the white girl character. Like, nah, she got like soul. And then the Asian characters, like they're.
Oh, I've seen the internet going off on Haley Steinfeld.
Oh yeah, because
the brothers are.
Bro, she's going crazy. She went too crazy in the movie. But no, Jack O'Connell.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he destroyed it. Like he was so.
Who's the female Asian actress that was in it too? I heard she was really good.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like that, it reminded me of kind of like a play. Like good ensemble cast. Everybody
also our man Delroy Lindo is.
Oh, bro!
I mean,
his role.
Yeah,
he had one of the best roles as far as like just coming in the movie. Like I said, everybody. It was a great ensemble cast because Michael B. Jordan, of course, he's the the leader.
Was he great?
He was actually great.
Good for him.
You know what it is?
For him.
Because the role that he played, I don't know, like. I think the period was kind of his thing, you know.
I think that's great.
And I give him the look. You feel me? He
Yeah.
had the.
Yeah.
I feel like a big part of that was the look. I feel like a big part of like Killmonger because I feel like he just didn't remind me of like the.
Well, that's
villain.
also why like something like to compare it to like Tom Hardy and Lawless, like his was the look in that too.
That was a big part. Of why
I mean, that was so much of it was the
right.
presence.
It was the presence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Ryan Coogler again now he knows Michael B. Jordan so well. I mean, he's making it for him
for sure. I mean, him playing the two brothers, and I'm not gonna say one thing. I can't say what I didn't like about the twins were you can tell that he was. It wasn't really.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
seamless?
saying? It wasn't seamless.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell it was like, oh, let me do this part and cut.
Yeah.
You can tell double some time.
That's tough, though.
Yeah, and that's what it is. I mean, what movies have been like it wasn't like Tom Hardy and Legend.
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't
that was
seamless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it was definitely a little choppy sometimes.
Yeah.
But it was good. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know who does those really well, though, to be honest with you. Who's been able to. But
Nicolas Cage, Abchin, Tom Hardy, who else plays twins?
Played good twins.
Who else can play good twins?
Okay, but overall, the movie, the music.
Oh, the music, great.
As the way it was filmed, you thought. I mean, so it lived up to all the hype that people are talking about.
It lived up to the hype because you know what it is. Like we've said before, we just said the other day about the Ryan Gosling movies and stuff like that. You know, we've been given these IPs, these original IPs, and people aren't eating them up.
Yeah.
Because even with The Rock, we forgot about Red One. We were saying that the Rock didn't drop nothing. Nobody saw Red One.
Yeah.
So this, I feel like for an original IP, it's great. It was just like I said. It felt like a beginning, middle, end, and you don't have to. You're not drooling like, oh, I want a sequel. I want a
That's so
prequel.
awesome for them to do that. I'm so pumped for like movies in general when something like this hits.
Yes,
because it should excite everyone now.
For sure.
Like, did you see the clip that Seth Rogen was on Howard Stern not that long ago
talking about saving Hollywood?
Yeah.
Yes, I
and he goes that you can
person.
be doom and gloom in one person.
Such a good speech.
Amazing speech. So if you haven't seen it, go watch Seth Rogen talk about the quote-unquote death of Hollywood or whatever. And he said, magically, after one weekend, especially like he quoted the Barbie and Oppenheimer sort of thing.
Top Gun.
Next thing you know,
James Cameron.
It's back and it's better than ever.
You're so right. And I feel like this is one of those movies. Hollywood's going to have to open up now to these new IPs because we need new franchises.
Will this get nominated?
If it does get nominated, it will probably be for like maybe costumes or like set.
Okay.
Like the acting was good. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if anybody had a fucking Oscar nominated before, but I can't even say that because it's like, what is an Oscar nom?
Right.
Why I don't feel like it will be nominated? Probably because it's a blockbuster, too big movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I think that him, man, he really, Ryan Coogler is really.
It would have to be for direction or photography.
I think he gives it that credibility because people fuck with him as a student of the game.
And I wouldn't say acting wise. Maybe I would say the director needs to get nominated. Now maybe the villain. Now Remick, the Jack O'Connell dude. Oh my goodness! Like when I say that his villain was so good because I just saw him in. I've seen him in a few movies. Over the last few years. But him playing the villain.
Yeah. And
I kept seeing the reviews like, oh, his villain is so good. He's one of the best villains.
You wanted to go watch and see what it was about.
But I didn't know it was going to be like I understand when they say he was polarizing. You know what I'm saying? And like he brings you in. He makes you like, he makes you think like that. Maybe they should be vampires. Like maybe they should like.
See, that fucks me up is I didn't even know it was a fucking vampire movie, low-key.
It doesn't, and you won't know for the first damn near hour. Like it plays like more of a crime movie, kind of.
Is it super long? Does it feel long? Not
it
is it long? Does
it feels
feel
full.
Long?
It feels full.
Okay.
It's probably about 2 hours, maybe 2:30. It feels full.
But you know that there's some movies that are 2 hours and feel like 3. You know what I mean?
This kind of I would say that because I saw it with some of my people. I would say the first part was like kind of like it was dragging a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's because the first part is you don't know any type of supernatural.
Yeah.
It kind of plays out like a regular movie. And then it just fucking 360 turns on the second act, and it's like whoa, but when they do it so good that you don't even mind it being slow in the beginning. You understand because you got to know these characters. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's like
I love that it's getting the coverage that it is. I'm excited to see it. it is funny to see the different responses about the Haley Steinfeld thing.
Yeah. She, one thing that I can say about it though.
Mm.
First of all, they're mad because of Josh Allen. That's why everybody's on her. She's doing the scenes with Michael B. Jordan, and she just got with Josh Allen. But she's
also
such
she is acting.
yeah,
and
she's acting.
yeah.
I've been a fan of her since True Grit. She was like 14.
No,
when
she
did
was
that.
great in that.
That was like
Also,
an Oscar-nominated performance.
Did you ever watch? I think it was called The Edge of 17.
Yes.
She was great in that
Bro,
too.
she's
Yeah.
one of the. I feel like I've always seen her like the new Sandra Bullock, one of those
She's a good actress.
well-respected.
But I just think
actresses.
you ain't seen her like this. She's got some sauce to her.
that you never seen her
right?
grown like this. Oh, and that's what I was
And
just watching her in Hawkeye.
she had some explicit
Yes.
things to say.
And to do. Like, she was doing crazy shit. And like I said, last thing I saw her in was Hawkeye.
Right,
She played on the
right,
TV
right.
show. She did like
Yeah.
5 episodes of
Yeah.
that, which was good. I liked it. But this was like, this was great. Like, for her,
Yeah.
you got to think. She plays a southern black girl in, like,
Mhm.
Mississippi. Like,
Mhm.
so the accent was on. Like, you damn near thought she was black.
But listen, also one thing I will say is you go down south, especially I'm sure back at that time, a lot of these motherfuckers, you ain't going to see much of a difference when people say, because I've seen interviews with people like they're white presenting, right?
Yeah.
You have no idea, A, their lineage,
White
and B,
presenting.
there ain't no difference between some of these motherfuckers out
Yeah,
there.
because you're around the same stuff, the same slang. So that's what it was. I didn't even know she was gonna be one of from the commercials. They
Yeah.
kind of make it
Yeah,
like
yeah,
she
yeah.
just walks in the club.
Totally.
Like, nah, she's like one of the sisters. Like, she's part of the gang. Like, I guess her mama raised the twins, and then that's how they met. But yeah, no, her part was pretty dope. I just have to give the props to her for being able to change her accent
Yeah.
and do it so good. You know what I'm saying?
This
Like,
was a turn for her.
this was a big
Yeah.
turn for her.
Good
I
for
mean,
her.
she's been in bigger movies though. With
It's not
bigger
about
actors.
bigger. This was a turn, a completely different
There you go.
character
From Bumblebee
than
and
she's
shit.
ever.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Like, she's trying to gotta go more gritty with this one.
And now she can go and do whatever she wants.
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure, for
theoretically.
sure.
I wonder what other stuff she's got lined up right now to like capitalize off of this.
I think she's gonna be in the new.
What about Michael B. Jordan?
How did he do?
No. I'm just saying.
Oh,
like,
I
does
heard
he
the
have things?
Thomas Crown Affair remake with the Pierce Brosnan
Yeah.
Thief movie. He's doing that with the Taylor.
Really,
Yeah, that girl. She played in the Waves movie.
really
Yeah, he just got that.
good for him.
And then I think he's gonna be in the Rainbow Six movie.
Also, I gotta say this too, is okay. But worth the watch.
Worth the watch for sure. For sure worth the watch. Yeah.
How long are they going to keep the run in theaters before they put it for purchase on streaming to still capitalize off of?
I know. Do you keep it like till it hits like the 100 million?
No, I think that it's going to make the money
Yeah.
when you start to capitalize off of right now when people are.
they want to watch it at home and stuff.
I
huh?
want to watch it at home.
Yeah, I watch it.
I already missed my time to go to the theater because I'm not going to go now.
I mean, and now that I watch it at home, I'm glad I watch it at home.
Okay, great.
'Cause it was-
No. So that
I might have fell asleep during that first little part.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All right,
But
fair.
so I'm glad I watch it at home. I will say watch it at home for sure. I mean, watch it in the theaters because you know that everybody was hyped about that big music scene and shit.
Yeah.
It's
whatever.
I like watching it at home, smoking a blunt.
Yeah, I'm there.
Chilling.
Okay. So, also, there was another trailer that came out that I saw that I really liked. It was Julia Garner and Josh Brolin. It's a horror movie about where
bro.
all the kids. At
I
a
was
certain
scared
time,
to last night when I went to sleep.
Yeah.
I saw they released the real trailer.
Yeah.
And I was scared to watch it because I was by myself in the house.
So
the Neighborhood, right?
yes.
Oh
So
my goodness.
I like Julia Garner. Also, she's going to be off the back of Fantastic Four
Is
as well.
she playing like a?
She's the teacher.
Okay.
in
Okay.
it.
'Cause I
So-
know she's pretty young. What does she play?
She's a teacher at the school.
Yeah.
And the
I gotta
thing
watch
is
it now.
I think it was a real story. I don't know what it was.
No,
Basically,
this is a horror movie.
I know that,
Yeah.
motherfucker. I'm saying that it's an unexplained phenomenon of at 2:17 a.m.
Yeah.
all of these kids from this one class left their house in the middle of the night. Little kids. Okay?
Yes.
So the story though about this movie that made me so intrigued by it is the script.
Mhm.
The script for it
Yeah.
went into such a bidding war. They outbid Jordan Peele they bought the script for $38 million.
Really?
Jordan Peele fired his management. because they didn't purchase this. They didn't get it done. That was how badly people wanted this script.
Wait, what are we calling this movie again? Because it's not The Neighborhood.
Here, look. Go to Josh Brolin's. Go to Josh Brolin's IG.
He fired his damn.
Yes. Yes.
I'll find it right now.
Weapons movie.
Weapons is the name of the movie. We said The Neighborhood.
Whatever.
Because it looked like The Neighborhood.
Weapons.
This is a true story that happened in my town.
Told you. You're watching the trailer right now. Don't do it right now.
I'm not gonna do it right.
But
I'm glad I.
So
what
listen.
How's it looking?
Zach Krager's upcoming movie made Jordan Peele fire his managers amid $38 million bidding war.
$38 million for the
This
script.
deal encompassed production costs and guaranteeing Krager $10 million for his role as a writer, director, and producer, along with Final Cut privileges. Unbelievable, though. Weapons is scheduled for release August 8th in theaters and in IMAX. The film centers on a chilling mystery in the fictional town of Maybrook, where an entire elementary school class vanishes overnight, triggering widespread fear and suspicion. Starring Julie Garner, Josh Brolin, and Benedict Wong, the movie intertwines multiple storylines and is reportedly structured similarly to Paul Thomas Anderson's Magnolia. I mean, they're saying all the right shit right now, right?
Whoa.
They're saying all the right shit.
PTA? Come on. From the director of Barbarian?
Yeah.
I love Barbarian.
I enjoyed that one. That was a really great one.
It had like
This
3
one-
stories in it.
This one's ledged a little bit more in reality, I guess. Because Barbarian's kind of a wild,
Yeah.
not saying I guess it's not completely,
It's kind of wild.
yeah, it's kind of wild.
It's kind of fake.
I liked it, though. Yeah, man, I don't know. There's a bunch of good stuff, I feel like.
What do you think about Julia? She's kind of getting her little oomph.
I think that she hasn't obviously probably had the success after.
Well, she's been doing. It's kind of a build up, huh? Because you have to.
Why am I blanking on the fucking show?
Ozark.
Yeah, Ozark, of course.
Well, that was gone like 2 years ago, 2-3 years ago. Yeah, think about it. You've been probably as soon as she was doing that, probably shot Fantastic Four, shot this shit.
Shot a few different things, but also I think
Vacation.
I think she was labeled to be cast as.
Oh,
it was
Madonna.
down to the two Madonna in the
saw that.
biopic.
No, she got casted as Madonna.
Okay.
So that's probably what it is. You got to think that's like us after tour.
Yeah.
You want to get back to work,
Yeah.
but you're gonna bullshit a little bit before you lock in.
And also,
100%.
it's amazing with this shit. It's like you go, I could film this movie and it could come out in 3 years.
yeah, for sure.
God damn.
And I'm sure they go on vacation for like a little 6 months.
Hell yeah.
They're rich
But
as
also,
hell.
she working, trying to get that name up.
You got to get that Madonna movie might be good
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah.
I don't know if she has range yet though,
We're going to see.
because I've only seen her as Beth or whatever her name is. in that
Yeah.
thing. So I'll have to see how she does. But Silver Surfer, that should be straight.
Another thing I want to see. Because also, she's not the Silver Surfer.
No, she's the Silver
She's
Surfer's wife.
A Silver Surfer.
Yeah, it's a different
Right.
universe.
So, again, people. Whatever. I'm not getting into the Fantastic Four shit. I'm just saying also, another thing I want to see coming out. Pee-wee, Paul Rubens, made a documentary before he passed.
I Am Pee-wee or something like
Coming
that.
out on
Yeah,
HBO.
Yeah.
I used to love Pee-wee when I was growing up. I
I'm-
think it's an amazing
I'm
story.
glad they're giving him that to him. It was a lot of controversy after he did the movie theater shit. And I'm glad like HBO
Let me
take a
let me
risk.
clear that up real quick.
I know you said it before.
The movie theater shit. He was at
A porn theater.
a porn theater. It's not like he was seeing
Yeah.
Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Again,
He
he's
went
not
to
at
go.
a AMC.
He went to go.
He was
to
at one of those weird little porn theaters.
Creep
that-
theaters.
creep theaters.
Yeah.
And it just so happened because it was someone looked, next to him and saw it was Pee Wee Herman
Yeah.
giving himself a little, whatever.
It went viral. He didn't get arrested for that though or nothing, did
Yeah,
he?
he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He said, yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
You didn't see the mugshot?
I did see the mugshot.
Legendary
Damn.
mugshot.
Damn, Pee-wee.
Hey.
That's still my boy.
Uh,
Rest in peace,
Paul
Paul
Rubens.
Rubens. He's
How great was he in Blow, too? Great.
You see, I was watching that on tour.
Loved it.
And, before we leave, another movie worth to watch that you guys probably don't know that I just watched.
Uh-huh.
True Romance.
Great movie.
Bro, what the fuck? It
Great
was
movie.
Too good.
Great movie.
Like some of those dialogues you see in Brad Pitt when he
Yeah.
was like 21, 22. Funny as hell. Like James Gandolfini, Dennis
Great movie.
Hopper,
I got
Christopher
to do a
Walken.
rewatch of that. Oh, I did show Lauren Heretic the other night
How did you like it? How did you like
because
it?
I seen it.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? It was good. I like that these are, again, it was an A24 movie. It's a one-off
With Hugh Grant.
original IP like we're talking about,
Yeah.
where you go, I totally just enjoy watching these movies that don't need to have anything. I don't need to even watch it again.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how movies used to be back in the day.
Big time.
You didn't really watch movies. You have to think, when we had cassettes and stuff like that, you didn't watch movies 10 times unless you watch it 10 times. A lot of times you're buying the next cassette. You're on to the
Either
next.
it was the movie that you watched 100 times,
Or you just had it
or
in
you
there.
didn't, and you kept
You've
going.
seen it, and it's like,
What's another thing I wanted to tell you? So I told you I've been on this kick of like showing Ollie and Weez like new movies. 'Cause
Yeah.
Ollie, after the Friday thing,
Yeah.
Night Professors, he really liked.
Yeah.
Dr. Doolittle's, he liked.
Okay, I saw that.
Showed him White Chicks, he thought was
Oh
hilarious.
my God. Yeah, I love that.
And
Cultured
he doesn't
baby.
even know
It's a cultured baby.
why it's so funny. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but
Yeah.
they both thought it was funny. We showed him Liar Liar too.
Oh my goodness.
They thought that was.
What happened to that kid from Liar Liar?
I don't know.
Was he popular in the 90s?
I don't think he was even that popular, to be
He
fair.
just had those movies. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
A couple big movies.
Yeah.
Huh?
But Liar Liar was great because also Weezy was like, God, Jim Carrey is so funny. I was like, yeah, this was like prime Jim Carrey
Oh,
too.
It was.
Liar Liar
he
was
took like 2-3
that
movies
was-
that year.
Yep. Yeah.
What about Ace Ventura: Pet Detective?
They like the second one better than the first one
For sure.
because the first one
it's
is
more
also
grown. That's
yeah,
more
it's grown. It's kind of like
adult.
dark and
Yeah,
weird
it's
and
adult.
like, you know, the second one is
the-
hilarious.
Yeah, they got the thingamajigger at the end and everything.
Thingamajigger
Yeah,
at the
come
end.
on.
Okay, that's
Was that the first trans in movies?
no, and I don't. We're not
We're not going
before
there.
you even
We're not
say the
going
wrong
there. We're not going
move
there.
there.
We're not going
I'm
there.
just saying
Love you.
the
trans
second one.
people. Love you.
The second one is way funnier.
Ace Ventura, what's it called?
When Nature Calls.
When Nature Calls.
Bumblebee Tuna.
Yeah.
The Choo Tribe.
Come on.
No, it's hilarious.
That's the best.
It's a really funny movie.
You know which one you should show them?
Uh,
Tim Allen.
Jungle the Jungle. Oh, they've already seen that one.
Oh, they've seen that.
That's on
That's
Disney
oh,
Plus.
you put that in. You can show them that.
That's one of the ones that's on Disney Plus, though. Like from the beginning, they've watched that because
Really?
I've shown them that one because that used to be one of my favorites.
That was a crazy movie. I love that movie when I was a kid.
Man of the House with Jonathan Taylor Thomas and Chevy
Come
Chase.
on. Whoa, you're showing.
Um,
You're going back.
Got to.
Heavyweights.
Heavyweights, they think is hilarious.
Oh,
yeah,
my
Camp Nowhere, they love that one.
Oh my goodness, Camp Nowhere's so old.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, but
Damn.
good.
You're showing them old. You're
You got
showing
to.
them like Disney Channel. What used to be on the TV. What
Yeah,
was on the lineup when we were
Yes.
kids.
yeah.
Like when cable used to come on, like 8 o'clock. Camp
Smart
Nowhere.
House.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
You showed them Smart House.
Wheezy, yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I got to show Ollie that. I don't know
I
if
forgot
he'd
you've
be
already
into it.
done this one time with Weezy
I've already done it. She's 10. He's 6. Of course, I could show him different things. He'll get different things than she will. She'll get different things that he will.
Okay, let me ask a question just about kids. When do they like understand like Mickey and all these characters are like these superstar characters? Like what makes them? Because you see it from the
Off the rip.
It's like once a movie, it's like
Eddie, they've done such a good job. You got to think Mickey Mouse is synonymous. Like, it's one of the first thing a kid really sees,
True,
right? It's
true.
either a family friend buys a gift of it.
Yeah.
There's the shows. There's books.
like
There's
it's gonna be in your face.
clothing.
Yeah,
It's in their face.
it's in their face.
They know about it, right?
Yeah,
So
school.
it's from. So and I think they've even done those sort of like not tests, but like, you know, they survey people and they show pictures of like what Jesus Christ
Yeah,
looked
yeah,
like
yeah.
and whatever. Mickey Mouse is the most
popular character.
notable figure amongst children, I think, around the world.
I can
So,
see that.
I mean, name another one. If you held up Mickey Mouse, everyone would know what that is from the age of 2 on.
No, huh? It's so crazy.
Pretty incredible.
It's pretty incredible. I mean,
is.
look at me going to Disneyland, just feeling. You know,
Look at what this motherfucker has built. By the way, we got to go to the one we got to go to Disney World.
in
Because
Florida.
you see what they built
my
also,
God,
too,
bro. Don't
the
let
new
me-
Hogwarts shit and things like that,
in,
too.
Universal.
The mon-
yes, bro. Don't even.
We got to go.
Don't even let me. I'm glad I get to do all this stuff older as a paid man.
And
you
with
know?
money. Yeah.
Exactly. Because fuck,
Fuck.
it's a different experience. I didn't bought so much shit. I bought lightsabers, bought the Thor.
I already know. As soon as I saw you even with the hoodie and the Chippendale magnets,
When I,
that's expensive as hell over there.
That's what I was thinking. You know, when you're young, you think it's expensive. Shit ain't nothing. Blow that shit. I didn't spend that much money. I mean, I did
You did.
for ours. You know, for us, not that much.
It doesn't matter. It's all it does is make you look around and go, families are saving up all year to bring their
Goodness,
family and
bro.
kids here all year.
I was with my girl down. Like, I'm glad I got no kids right now because I ain't buying all these toys
Got
and
to.
shit.
Hey, as soon as they walk in, they want the new different ears.
You
They
gotta get
want
the
a
ears,
sweatshirt.
huh?
They
Oh.
want the whole thing.
Oh,
Food,
man.
the churros,
Oh, it's crazy.
everything.
You're spending like $2,000-3,000, easy.
Oh no. I think that's if you don't go a lot. Now, I think there is a benefit of when you do go, you don't feel like you've got to
You just
splurge
get the
when
food.
you go.
You get the food, hit the ride.
Yeah. You already come with your merch. Wheezy likes those the Chip and Dale that you
Yeah,
got.
yeah.
She likes getting different ones when she goes, like the
Mhm.
little magnet
Yeah.
shoulder
And
thing.
you got to wear them when you're there.
Yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
like
yeah.
Disney clothes are just for Disneyland type shit.
Totally.
Like you
And-
don't wear it in the world like that. but
No,
when you go to Disneyland,
no.
you wear your Disney.
She
stuff.
has Disney socks she likes to wear when she
bought a
goes.
polo.
It's the whole. Yeah, I already knew you went down.
Yeah.
I knew you got down
It
on
was
it.
beautiful.
Disney. We're going
Damn,
though.
Disney, you're good.
Yeah.
You guys are good.
All right. Well, listen, we talked about some good shit. Talked
Well,
about the movies.
We'll have some new movies. There's a few things coming out. We got that Leonardo movie coming out in about a month or two.
Sorry about that.
Bless you. We got that coming out in about a month or two. I
The
think.
Paul Thomas Anderson one.
Yeah, I think we got that coming out soon.
Yeah. Also, you know what I saw the other day? A trailer
What?
called G20.
Are you talking about what is Viola?
Viola
Davis?
Davis is
Who-
the president.
Who said
Anthony Anderson is the husband,
You know, why did my grandpa and grandma say?
and it's an action movie.
They saw it. They were like, "Isn't that J20?" They watched it the other
Listen.
day. They said it was good.
I'm ready to watch.
I don't know.
I want to see Viola Davis.
Oh my goodness! Is she just turning up to the next level now? She wants to be an action hero.
They asked her to. What the hell?
crazy.
She's done it all. She's an
Anthony
EGOT,
Anderson.
by the way.
I know. Damn, she is.
She can do what she wants.
She can do what she wants.
Viola Davis.
I
Shout
mean,
out.
she's on the DC, so you know she's. Maybe that's what it is. She was like getting ready for her Waller role.
Next, we'll talk about also Thunderbirds is coming out, or Thundercats, or whatever the fuck it is. right?
Thundercats.
Isn't what do they call the new Marvel?
Oh, Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts,
That's what we
whatever.
need. Okay.
Thundercats,
I'll
Thunderbirds.
do that this week.
Okay.
Because I see I got like a 95%. And that's made by allegedly like everybody from A24. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. I read
So-
the article.
So it's supposed to be like the hipster.
We'll see.
We'll see about that.
Yeah,
'Cause
that'll be the next one.
yeah, okay. Bet. So
We got a bunch of stuff to talk about for the next one, which is good.
for
We'll
sure.
record again. We'll drop this, and on we go.
Let's get it.
Worth the watch.
Worth a watch.